Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 7 of Gains, and this one is titled Hellish Training. You felt sorry for her. She looked so embarrassed and sad and hungry. Everything that you felt, but for reasons that were on the opposite end of the spectrum. Here I am with 3 bento boxes and she only has rice, you thought sadly. You can have some of mine, Yumama offered sweetly, sharing some of her tastiest morsels with Eureka, who seemed beyond delighted to be having such yummy food. What do you have, Yin? Suyu asked you, looking across to you. I'm not sure. Mum packed my lunch, you said softly. Truth was, you did know what would be in your lunchbox, and you also knew that you'd be judged because of it. The girls all waited expectantly for you to open your box, but you hesitated. You know what? I really feel like a cream bun, Mina suddenly said. I'm going to grab one before next class. The ones from the corner store are the best, Hagakure, the invisible girl, said. You popped your box open while they all talked, and quickly looked inside. Oh, Mina, I have a cream bun in my lunch, if you want it, you asked her. Really? Mina asked with excitement. Do you? But you don't want it? Do you like cream buns? We should go and get one together. Oh, wait, you already have one. She found this funny, and laughed at her own silliness, but you had already pulled the bun out and was holding it out to her, still wrapped in its plastic. I don't want to take it if you want it though, Mina said, still half laughing at herself about how silly she had been. It's okay, you said with a small smile. You can have it. Oh, your lunch looks so yummy, Yin, Eureka said, looking over into your box. You kind of froze up a bit, but you saw that she was genuinely eyeing your food, and you felt bad for assuming that she was being mean and trying to sound nice. Did you want some? I'm not really hungry, you lied. Really? She asked. The look in her eye was that of a mix of begging and awe, and you felt for her. Yeah, take whatever you want, you said. She thanked you again and reached for the cheesecake, and you smiled as she opened the packet and took her first bite, savouring the taste. Oh, this is so good, she purred. You took out the small packet of egg roll and opened it, eating small bites while you listened to the girls talk around you. These girls seemed different to the rest. Not one of them had made mention about your food choices or the fact that you were bigger than them. It was really nice. After lunch, you were all told to change into your sports clothes and meet in the sports auditorium for track practice. You had been dreading this one. Fitness, as I was stated, is important for every aspect of hero work. You were all lined up listening to his talk before being told what you would be doing that afternoon. All of you standing at ease with hands behind your backs. Not the easiest of manoeuvres for you. You'll be doing laps. Then you'll be assessed on your Quirk endurance post-exercise to show where you're at right now and how much you need to improve. Great, you thought, with a depressed look on your face as you stared at the track lanes in front of you. He said a few more things and then you were put into groups and lined up. Team 1, go, he called to the first 4 classmates as they started running along the track. He waited for a minute and then sent the next group. You were in group 3 and waited patiently for the others to go and then stepped forwards to wait your turn. Team 3, go, he called. The others in your team all took off at a steady jog, but it was painful for you to go at their speed. You tried for the first few seconds, but everything shook with each heavy footfall, and you were embarrassed enough by how you must have looked that you slowed to a kind of walk half-run instead, panting furiously. The stress of not being able to keep up, coupled with the stress of being left behind, thrupled with the humiliation of being the only large person in the class, really put you on the spot, and you just wanted to cry and disappear. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks, you chanted, keeping your eyes down as you made your way slowly around the track. Suddenly, running footsteps behind you caught your attention, and the next group of students flew past you. None of them made comment though, which you appreciated. Usually in sports class there would be the odd insult thrown at you by a passing person. Finally you made it around the track, dead last, and stopped at the finish line where Eijirou was standing off to the side. You didn't even look up at him. You didn't want to know what kind of expression he had on his face. Quirk ready, he said from beside you. Use maximum output as you walked to the red marker ahead. You held your arms up and faced your palm to the front of you, activating your quirk to make your palms glow. Brighter, Eijirou snapped, and you grit your teeth and focused as your palms shone a bit brighter. Maximum output, Yin, you heard him call, and you scrunched your face and pushed the light brighter. It stung your palms a little, so you took a larger step towards the red marker, panting and straining as you stepped up to it. Side steps, left hand to the left marker at head height. Step to the right, right hand to the right marker at head height. Markers read output, so if you don't hit maximum, it will zap you. Go, he instructed, walking slowly beside you to keep an eye on you. Zap me? You stepped to your left and activated your quirk and touched the left marker at head height. It lit up. You then stepped to your right and touched the marker at head height. You really did your best to push your quirk to max, but after having walked quickly, then used your quirk for about 100 metres at your current maximum, your body was starting to tire significantly. A sharp pain stung your right palm and you recoiled quickly, hissing and shaking your palm. "Maximum yin," Aizawa barked. You quickly stepped to the left again and focused. The board lit up. You stepped to the right and focused. You got zapped again. Man, that zap hurt. There were 10 more markers to go. You got zapped another 4 times, 3 on the right and only 1 on the left. Your right hand felt a little numb and tingly. Everything hurt, to be honest. After that, you had to do 10 push-ups and then use your quirk to light up some glow things. It was grueling, and by the time you got to the last item, you could barely get a dim light from your palms. Tears were brimming along your lower lids now. Could the earth just open up and swallow you already? Today sucked. Well, as Shinso correctly said, this is the hero course. Poor Yin. Anyway, stay tuned. Chapter 8 coming tomorrow. I'll see you then.